Oh yeah, hey, it's me again, and this time here just with another little quick tip and what's the right word? A little gadget, a little tip and trick, right? So this one is if you have an animation where there's a couple of bad frames and you want to extrapolate or overwrite them with good frames. And now that can be for different reasons, right? I'm not going to go into the different reasons. This one here was just one, which is I aborted the rendering, right? So I started the rendering, and after a few seconds I said, no, that's not good enough. I need to do something different. So I aborted it, and now I'm left with a long rendering here, long animation that's not rendered yet, and I have a couple of bad frames. How do I quickly restore these to the original frames? Well, here's one way to do that. One way, you click a frame that's good. These are all identical, so it doesn't matter which one. Right click on that, copy this frame, and then go here, the first frame, right click on that, and replace the current frame. So we have this one. Now you could repeat that again and again, but even faster, you can go and click the selection or in and out, right? You could do in, mark it as in, go to the last one after that, mark it as out, and that selects the whole thing, right? Or if you can see all the frames here on this preview, on this timeline, you can use the select option. Let's say we were here initially. Let's use the select option and click from here, drag over, and let go on this frame. So we now have that same selection. So once we have that selection, we can simply say extrapolate from this frame to that frame, right? That's extrapolate, right click on this and extrapolate to block. And what it's doing is it's doing an extrapolation, but since nothing changes, it's basically copying that entire thing, finding a perfect image series there with extrapolation. And at this point, we have that original image sequence again. So we can clear this selection of frames and we're good to go. So at that point, I can, of course, go back to my rendering, transform, puppy ray, and make the changes I want. And as I described in the prior video, first thing to do is stop the anti-aliasing, so that if you accidentally move, let's say if I'm going here and rotate this a little bit, you're not going to have to wait too long. It's just going to be a single render, not, 222 anti-aliasing passes here. AA steps is how many times it's rendering to get rid of the aliasing and the noise. All right, so that's that, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.